Hello, my lovely Tauruses, and welcome to Dekutarot. I'm going to be doing a bonus December 2018 general love reading for you guys. You can check out your December monthlies. They're all up for your sun, moon, and rising as well. I also do love readings in those for the month. I did want to do some love readings for all the signs starting after this Mercury retrograde period. So now we have Mercury going direct in Scorpio, and we have Venus in Scorpio as well. A lot of Scorpio deep intense love energy here, deep water energy in this Sagittarian expansive season. So let's see how this all plays out. We're going to see what your energy is or where you guys are at in terms of your love and relationships at this point in the month. That's what I'm going to be pulling first as well. Also, guys, thank you guys so much for all your support, for all your subscribes, shares, likes, for all the private readings that I get to do with all my Tauruses. You guys are amazing. My Taurus gang is, like, just so supportive. I love you guys all so much, so thank you. Thank you so much for all your support. It means so much to me. Every share, every subscribe is very important to me, and it means a lot. Alrighty, guys. Also, if you want to enter for a chance to win a free 30-minute reading, subscribe, like, share, and then email me at dekutarot@gmail.com. All that information, as well as the information on how to book a private reading with me in my yearly tarot readings, are all right below this video in my description box, okay? You guys can enter that contest up until December 31st. All right, Tauruses, where are we at in terms of love and relationships at this point in the month? Ooh, we get Justice. So we could be trying to weigh our situation right now. We could be trying to figure out what's going on here. What is the situation? I also was drawn to kind of use my Bosch Tarot here, and it has like kind of a double meaning. Because these cards have some different meanings here. It really does, though, speak of general, trying to balance out a relationship. Now we are trying to see, after this Mercury retrograde period, how we can balance things out. Where did we, maybe get too emotional, get too wrapped up in, what needs to be worked on within our relationships or within ourselves so that we may be healthy in relationships, okay? And the booklet for this says, because, it is very interesting and I do like to read it for this deck because it's so different. There is no wrong which can sully what is right. For better or for worse, each thing will meet its destiny. The truth will come out. So maybe we are, again, trying to decide, balance, trying to, discern whether we need to tell the truth about a situation. Where is this going? Where is the destiny of this situation going? If we're in a relationship, we might be trying to weigh the scales here and see, where is this really going? Is it worth staying? Is it worth, this? Is it worth that? What do we need to fix here? For better or for worse, like if we are holding something back or the other person is, and we can feel it, or, we know that we need to talk to our partner about something, it will come out. We are probably trying to decide how we are going to go about this truth here. If we are single, again, we are trying to balance ourselves out, or we have a Libra on our mind here, or a balancing of a relationship that we want to happen. Let's see. Go ahead and check out what or who is coming in this month. What will be coming in terms of people, opportunities, offers, in relationships, in love coming forward here. Situations, offers, opportunities. What's coming up in terms of love and relationships here for my Tauruses this month? Show me what will be coming up in terms of relationships, love, opportunities, offers. Ooh, Six of Cups. Some of us are having a reconciliation, a blast from the past. Maybe Mercury retrograde brought it out, or maybe they're going to come out in that new moon. So let me know below if we have some exes or, people trying to reconcile with us coming out of the woodwork here. I also see the Six of Cups as a kind of a soulmate card, honestly. Again, we could be opening up to a soul path. There's somebody that we feel very deeply connected to. A soulmate relationship is often what I see with the Six of Cups. Let's see what else is coming in here. It's coming in for my Tauruses for love and relationships, opportunities, offers, situations, people. In terms of love and relationships, what is coming in for them? Again, we get Justice. Very interesting. So we're having a justice of a situation here. Maybe something is being brought to justice. Something is being balanced out. Maybe somebody is coming back in the past to work things out with us this month if we're single. Doesn't have to be if we're single. Somebody could, even if you're in a relationship, show up and try to, you're trying to ascertain what's going on here. Somebody could show back up and you're like, what does this person want? Ace of Cups. We're getting, ooh, a confession of love. Often I see the Ace of Cups as a confession of love. I'm kind of seeing the Judgment card in my head here as I just pulled that. So I do feel that some of us here could be getting a confession. When I see the Judgment and the Ace of Cups, and, you know, sometimes just Judgment, I see that as somebody confessing something to us, confessing their feelings, their situation here. Wow. But there's love coming in, or a feeling of falling in love, divine gift of love, or, you know, trying to decide whether we need to open our heart up to somebody here. It could also be healing within a relationship. It could be balancing out and healing a relationship, having a renewal. Maybe, again, this could also, again, be feeling like we're coming back. If we're in a relationship, like we're going back to square one. You know, how we felt when we first met, falling in love again. At the end of the month, where will this leave our Tauruses in terms of love and relationships? Where will they be at the end of this month of December 2018 for love and relationships? Ooh, we get the Knave of Wands, maybe going towards a new path, though, in a new direction here. There's a lot of new energy, really good energy here, showing us that it could also, again, be a younger fire sign showing up, or a fire sign that kind of seems a little immature, or we don't really know what it is they're trying to communicate to us, but we know that there's an attraction between us. And that, or again, we're going forward maybe on some we're thinking about new adventures in our relationship, new directions, maybe having some passion come back in. Could be having some passion at times there at the end of the month, if we're in a relationship or not. Sometimes I see that as that. Alright, I just realized these are all super crooked, so let me just fix this. Alright, so let me read the double meanings of them from the book here a little bit. We already kind of got Justice. But let's see what the Six of Cups here says. The Six of Chalices is the boat. The most important moments can flow as peacefully as a child's game. Again, whatever this moment is, it feels very peaceful, loving, beautiful. It's a beautiful moment where, you know, we're not really worried. We're having... again, I do feel more reconciliation when I see the Six of Cups. I will pull clarifiers, but I'm just going to go through these meanings first. Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to pull the clarifiers, and then we'll go through the meanings, because sometimes I feel like it comes out better that way, honestly. But the Six of Cups, again, it's a really beautiful moment. It's something coming together, two souls that, you know each other or have known each other in past lives coming together. The most important moments sometimes can be just very peaceful, very loving. You know, all about heart-to-heart sharing, communication, equal, balanced sharing of love here. All right, the Six of Cups to Justice. Clarify the Six of Cups for my Taurians and my lovely Tauruses for love and romance here. Six of Cups for my Tauruses here. Ooh, we see, nope, too many cards coming out. Never mind. I was like, ooh, bunch. Nope, just not one. Clarify the Six of Cups for what this means for my Tauruses at this time and this week here. Clarify the Six of Cups for love and romance for my Tauruses. And we get the Magician. So again, this could be something that we have manifested and something that we've been working on manifesting in. If we wanted something to work out with somebody, if we wanted somebody from the past to come back, we could be really thinking about that right now, really having a nostalgic approach and trying to balance and ascertain whether, again, this doesn't mean that this person is coming in right now, but this Mercury retrograde could have brought this up for you. Could have been thinking about someone from your past. You could have been thinking about either that or, you know, how your relationship was in the beginning and trying to understand how to get it back to that point. Whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, and it feels like there's somebody from the past that wants to come back in, or somebody from the past that's on your mind. And you're trying to bring them in here. You're trying to manifest something. However, guys, I feel like... feel almost with Justice right next to this, that some of us here kind of give up on this. We kind of let it go. We're like, all right, I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know what happened with this person, or if they're going to come back. I've had this feeling about it. With the Magician, the Six of Cups, it kind of feels like some of us here are feeling something from somebody from the past. And we're trying to determine really what's going on here. Again, with the Justice card here. The Justice card here is very much You know, there's no wrong which can sully what is right. For better or for worse, each thing will meet its destiny. The truth coming out again. For better or for worse, each thing will meet its destiny. And I feel like that's kind of our approach at this point to this. We're kind of like, all right, I'm okay if this happens or doesn't happen. I just want to know what's going on here, but I'm just letting it go because this has not happened yet. I don't know what's going on here. I'm releasing it. It kind of almost feels like some of us here are deciding whether to just kind of put this on hold, to stop thinking, stop stressing, stop trying to manifest this in. Whatever we were trying to bring in, whatever kind of reconciliation or, you know, communication, somebody from the past that we were trying to bring back in here, somebody, again, that we feel very deeply connected to, almost like on a psychic level. We feel like we're thinking about them, they're thinking about us, or maybe maybe we just sort of like, maybe they're not thinking about us here, and we're letting it go. What's going on with justice here? Clarify the messages of justice for my Tauruses. Two of Swords, yeah, it's kind of like being like in a stalemate here. We're deciding, all right, I don't know where this is going. I don't know right now. So I'm going to have to sit here in this energy because I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I feel that the ball has not been in my court. And I feel that somebody else has to come forward here. So we're waiting. The Justice card and the Two of Swords, we're waiting for a decision. We're waiting for something to come forward. We're waiting for the other hand, the other, you know, foot to drop here. Is the other foot to drop, the other shoe to drop? It's the other shoe. See, like I said, Mercury retrograde, kicking us on the way out. Justice and the Two of Swords. Yeah, we could be, again, trying to assert a decision, not knowing which decision is the right one. Ace of Chalices. Clarify the Ace of Chalices here. My Tauruses. In terms of love and romance this month. We get the Ten of Cups. So somebody is communicating, sometimes when I see the Ace of Cups or the Ten of Cups, somebody could communicate, you know, their true feelings to you. Somebody could be, you know, again, this kind of feels like a big confession of love here. Somebody coming forward here, somebody telling you that you are very emotionally fulfilling to them, that you love them. And this could also, again, be that you guys decide. I mean, it's going to be different for all of you. Some of you Tauruses could decide, screw it, I'm impatient, I don't want to deal with this anymore, I'm so tired of this energy, I'm coming towards them here, I'm going to tell them how I feel. That's kind of that energy there. Again, the Ace of Chalices, frailty, the fear of perceiving, of feeling, of loving should not give us cause to defend ourselves. And that's what it means in this deck. So don't be defensive against love. Maybe we're defensive about our feelings. Maybe if we have feelings for somebody, we're being extremely defensive about it because we don't know, again, where this is going. What we need to do is own up to it, to be open about our heart, be open about our feelings, be open about it. Again, this is celebrating our love, celebrating our feelings. So again, this is communicate your love here. Don't be afraid of your feelings. Don't be afraid of where this is going. Some of us in serious relationships, if we are in commitments and relationships, we could be wondering, where is this going? Is this about to get serious? I feel that this might be about to get serious. Where is this taking us? Where are we going in this relationship here? We could be afraid. We could be afraid a little bit of the love that we have here, of our relationship, of where this is going again. Sometimes it's kind of strange. Tauruses right now, I feel like, are afraid of commitment, and Scorpios are like all about commitment. Like, what's going on? I mean, I don't know. I find that a lot of the Tauruses that I've been talking to have been kind of like about commitment and like really throwing people to the curb. So it's kind of interesting energy here. Let's see what this Knave of Wands has to say. Again, it could also, again, be somebody, I feel like some of us might be going home or traveling somewhere to like be with family or some, you know, back where we grew up or something, and somebody from our past might come by and just out of nowhere tell us that they love us, and we could be like, whoa, that's a lot. I mean, we could be reciprocating it here. And for those of us who, again, aren't single, it feels like we're trying to ascertain where this relationship is going. We're trying to decide, you know, how this is playing out here. We could be longing for different days, longing for a different type of love in our relationship, longing for more passionate love or something from the beginning of our relationship. We want that energy back. And we could be, again, trying to renew it, trying to heal this relationship and not really knowing how to get there. And around the middle of the month here, we're trying to balance it out, trying to decide where this is going. You could feel very much at a crossroads and just kind of having to wait it out. And yet, there is a time, I feel like, as we move into Capricorn season where our heart is open, or maybe it's around that full moon in Cancer, which would not be surprising at all, honestly. With the Ace of Cups, it kind of really strikes me as full moon in Cancer, a lot of emotional A lot of emotions right here. So I do think around that full moon in Cancer, love is coming out, really amazing connections with others, maybe meeting somebody through a group of friends. Knave of Wands for my Capricorns. So, oh my God, did I say Capricorns? Knave of Wands for my Taurus. Some of us might be dealing with Capricorns. Who knows? Again, Capricorn season, I think, is going to bring us a whole new type of energy. Knave of Wands for my Tauruses for love and romance here. Let me get the Five of Pentacles reversed. Awesome. Again, we're moving forward in a new direction with the Knave of Wands here in this deck. It's kind of an interesting dude. He is the scholar. Everything can have a meaning, therefore it is possible to find it. So again, whatever, situations we feel like maybe this relationship doesn't have meaning, maybe this situation doesn't have meaning, maybe we went through this and we were like, oh my God, like we're never going to get through this period. We're never going to connect with this person again. If we're in a relationship, or again, if we aren't in a relationship, we're having a hard time connecting with somebody or feeling really left out for quite a while, I think Taurus is. We felt very left out, not understanding how to connect with others, not understanding how to get to where we want to in relationships, not understanding how to get to that passionate, that wonderful connection that we really, really want here. That's long lasting even for some of us. But some of us here are looking for something more fun, it feels like. We're tired of the drudgery. We're tired of feeling cut out. We're tired of feeling like we have to work so hard and that, it's putting us in a bad position, trying to connect with others, and we're just feeling bad about it. However, at the end of this month here, we're like, this period that we went through for a reason. I feel like, towards the end of the year, we're going to be looking back and being like, this might have been really tough, whether we were in a relationship or not. It could have been tough on our relationship. It could have made us, grow a lot together, to see the future, as maybe we can get through this. Maybe we can get through these hard times here. This is the knowledge that tells us, what is that again? I lost it. Everything can have a meaning, and therefore it's possible to find it. Find the meaning in this. Why have we been through this in a relationship? How has it made us grow? Why were we faced with these problems? Why were we faced with these challenges? What has it taught us about ourselves and the other person? Or, about why we're not in a relationship right now and what we want. Maybe things consistently did not work out with people this year. I feel like a lot of Tauruses went through that. But you know what? Doing that will teach us exactly what we want. We have to see what it is that we don't want. We have to experience it firsthand before we can really, see what it is that we need, what it is that we really do want in a relationship, what it is that is going to suit us best and make us actually feel emotionally fulfilled. And some of us here could be deciding we're not ready for a relationship at the end of the month. We want to be single. We want to go and spread our wings to learn more about ourselves, to learn more about the life, that we want to live, and about where we're going and the type of, again, love that we want. Very amazing. All right, so let's check out your oracle cards. Actually, before I use my Stacey DeMarco deck, I want to use my mini tarot by Simple Ghost. My friend Eden in Boston, hi Eden, sent these to me, and they're so freaking cute. So they are called Simple Ghost mini tarot. I don't know what that noise is. I hope you guys can't hear that. I don't know what's going on out there. Anyways. So let's check this out, Taurus. Advice for love for this month. Advice for love for December 2018 will help them, will help my Tauruses in terms of love for December 2018. And again, guys, if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box, as well as all the information on how to enter that contest, okay? So remember to subscribe, to share a video, to like it, okay? All right, let's see what this card says. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Yeah, we're at the end of a very difficult period, guys, remember, okay, that, not everything that we can go through can be easy, and what we've been through this year, it feels like the 10 of Swords. A lot of people have stabbed us in the back, hurt us. We've been through pain. If we're in a relationship or single, we've experienced heartbreak. We've experienced pain. We've experienced the lowest of lows here, but the 10 of Swords coming up is saying that, this is the end. This is the end of it. So if anything else has to come out right now, or, maybe we need to remember those moments here and kind of almost appreciate them. Appreciate them for teaching us what we have learned this year, okay? This has been a 10 of Swords year, but you know what? Next year, it's not going to be like that. Taurus is going back into Uranus in, I think, March, and it's going to be intense, okay? And we're going to be on a come-up for the next few years. So we had to go through a lot of pain, a lot of growth here. So, again, this could have been an extremely painful, an extremely heartbreaking year for a lot of you guys. All right, advice for my Tauruses from my Stacey DeMarco Oracle deck here. We get invisibility, authenticity, okay? me just see. That's what it says here. If I can find in this book here. Okay, there we go. Invisibility, authenticity, heart beating we sense but do not see. They touch, we chill. They come unseen. Okay, let's see what it says. If I can literally turn the page. Okay, the concept of invisibility is a double-edged sword. Whilst it is a powerful tool to be able to gain information or to assist whilst no one sees us, individuals using it are privy to information that may not be meant for them, and it may be taken out of context or unethically. It is a power of manipulation and easily abused. The idea of hiding away and not being seen is also a big part of the dark side of this concept. We are all born to shine our light out into the world and to take our roles. Hiding our talents, not expressing our true selves, stealing others' ideas or work, and being someone else rather than your authentic self are all aspects to consider should this card appear in your reading. Be your authentic self, Taurus. Don't be afraid of it. And, you know, some people this month, or even this year, I feel like a lot of people this year have told you guys not to be yourself, or they've, you know, hurt you when you've tried to go out there and be yourself, whether it be in relationships or life, and we could be thinking about that now. But we also need to realize that we cannot hide who we are. We cannot do that just to make others comfortable. We're all born, again, to shine our light out into the world, and we cannot hide that. Also, again, we don't want to be, you know, passing around information or, you know, gaining information behind others' backs. We don't want to be, you know, manipulating, you know, we don't want to use that kind of information that, you know, to be working behind the scenes in a manipulative way. So again, if it's just because we are hurt here does not mean that we can act that way. If that's what some of you guys are thinking or some of you guys are going through, don't do that, okay? Decide to be your best self, decide to live authentically, and if somebody has hurt you, confront them, okay? Don't let others tell you how to live your life. Don't let others tell you how to love, okay? All right, Tauruses, I hope that was helpful. Check out your videos to your sun, moon, and rising for December, as well as your love readings and your Venus sign readings, okay? Also check out, again, how to, you know, book a private reading below. And if you want to enter that contest, subscribe, like, share, and email me, okay, guys? Tauruses, thank you so much again for all your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys in the mid-monthlies.